have been wonderful devices in the history of smartphone industry, but these two smartphones that we are going to show you today are two of the most popular phones in the mobile industry, and people still love these old days. So let's get started. There are a lot of crazy stuff going on in this industry, like the infinity display in S8 and things so in iPhone 8 too, and even the dual camera feature like in LG G5 or the iPhone 7 Plus, which is pretty popular, but these two phones have none of these features, but they still are pretty unique. They are a decent phone and are very good looking. They don't have the best specifications, but they give a really good competition to other phones in their price range. You can see the specification on the screen. If we look at the specification, they are the best, not the worst. We see the RAM, the processor, and the number of cores in both the devices, and it's good but not the best. And even the phones are pretty small, means 4 inches and 4.5 inches. Nowadays there are phones like 5, 5.5, but that's okay. And see the battery capacity, means iPhone always had less battery capacity, but the optimization on iPhone 5s brings it to a next level. So despite of their not so best specification, we'll see how they perform in the geekbench scores, and they are going against the Moto G4. Before we consider the Geekbench score, we should know that the iPhone 5 is a dual core, the Moto G is a quad core, while the Moto G4 is an octa core, which is twice as much of the Moto G and much more than the iPhone 5s. But if we see the result, it is not affecting it much. As we see the single score, definitely iPhone 5s is in the lead with a massive score of 1406 among the three, and far behind comes the Moto G with 341, and in the middle is the 712 score of Moto G4. Now Moto G4 gets a huge advantage of its 8 cores, which gives it a lead by the multi-core score of 3007, and behind it is the iPhone 5s with just a dual core and gives a good score of 2541 because of the Apple's optimization and the great A7 processor, which makes software and hardware work good. And at the last comes the Moto G. Despite of its quad core, it is back with 1161. This does not mean that it is very slow or it crashes. It is perfect. It is not perfect, but it is not as good as the iPhone 5s and the Moto G4. So, what's the conclusion? I may say that these two phones for now can survive in 2017, but not much long, because good phones are becoming cheap and cheap phones are becoming good. Cheap phones are getting all type of technology and all kinds of crazy stuff which these two phones are not loaded with. So for now, these two phones can work, but in the future I don't see that these two have any future. So this is the verdict.